Good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here again this morning. Welcome, everyone who is in Australia, the UK, America, Asia, wherever you're logging on from. Welcome to today's tarot. And it'll be the last tarot reading until next Monday, of course, and then I want to do a great reading for you for the weekend. So for today, if you have a look in the comments box, I've written, be your dream life now. Now, what does that mean? If we are wanting to change our life, or we are, hello everybody who's logging on, if we are wanting to change our life and we are wanting the best, we want to get out of the rut that we're feeling that we're in, or we want to be more happy, or we actually want to be happy rather than just more happy, just be happy. And if we really, really want something in our lives to improve, so here's what you do. This is where the power of your creativity and the power of your imagination, and our school system has a really wonderful way of killing that off. But you are born with that. It's what I tell my clients all the time, that you are naturally creative, you are naturally imaginative. You know, my granddaughters just use their imagination, and every time I go to visit, they say, Amma, can we play fairies? Can we imagine? Can we go out and get crystals and, you know, get all excited? So we forget that. We forget that beautiful childlike innocence because we grow up thinking that our world is totally shit, okay? And we live into that then. So let's forget that. Let's do some pretending this weekend and imagine that we have everything that we want. I mean, I know that is a huge call because some of you are probably going, oh no, Wanda, that's completely out of my reality zone. Well, look, when you think about it, when you create your reality, you've created exactly this. And some of you are going to go, no wonder I've had this happen to me and that happened to me, and you're going to tell me a story about it. But at the end of the day, you still created it. You really did. The thing is, you did it without really realizing that you did it. So here is the challenge for the weekend. I want you to imagine that you already have what you want. Now type it in for me. Let's get it out there. Tell me what you want. What is it that is your version of a dream life? Is it like one of the girls, my team leader, for instance? Is it something that you want to do is travel the world and be a laptop nomad? Because that's what she does and she loves it. Is it that you want to be close to your grandchildren and have enough money and you won't have to worry about, you know, finances for the rest of your life? Is it that you want perfect health? Is it that you want to find the love in your life? Tell me, what is it that you want? And when you write it in the comments box, I want you to write it like this. Don't say, you know, I want, because the word want, as I've been using right now, is a word saying that you don't have it. It's like a subconscious thing. When you say, I want an apple, I don't actually have an apple. So I'm actually wanting it, like, it's out there, but you don't have it. So you say, I have the perfect lifestyle. I am living in the most beautiful house of my dreams. I have the best clothes to wear, whatever rocks your boat. I have the best loving, supportive, imaginative relationship I can possibly have. Write it in the box. Why do I want you to write it in the box? Because when you write it down, you're putting it out there to the universe. You're putting it out there as a possibility for a new reality. Did you know that? So do that now. Write it in, and try not to think of negative things, okay? Write your best imagination. even if it's 2 or 3 lines. Love to hear what you have to say. So having said that, I am going to shuffle the cards for today and hope that, oopsie daisies, they're flying all over the place. What are you doing this weekend? Are you going to have some quiet time? Are you going to hop on a yacht and go along the Sydney Harbour? Or are you going to pack your bags and go on an impromptu travel? Or are you going to have some chill time for you? What are you going to do this weekend? Tell me that too. What are you going to do this weekend? And maybe you have a bit of a wish. You know, people use the word wishes and say, oh, you don't use the word wish because it's like you don't have it. But when you look at the dictionary meaning of the word wish, it's the intention. So back in the olden days, or when you were kids and you watched maybe Walt Disney like I used to, man, every Sunday night about 6 o'clock, I was wishing. And I loved it, because when you wish, it spurs on the imagination. And when you spur on and you use your imagination, it makes you feel good. And when you feel good, that's when you write it down. You write it down and say, I have this wonderful lifestyle, or I have the best relationship. I have the best cooked dinner in town. I have the best health. I've never been healthier. Something like that. See what comes up. But you got to write it like I have, not half a sentence. That won't do the trick. If you write it down and you are honest about it, and you write it down, I have, and tell me what your dream life looks like. I have this, right? Wait and see what happens. Just wait and see. It's always right. Today's cards. Here we are. First card. Oh, wow. Okay, the Hermit. Now, I don't think I've talked about the Hermit before. Now, as you can see, the Hermit is standing on the end of a rock ledge right near the full moon, and he's holding up a lantern. He has a wolf next to him, and he's standing there. You can't see who he is, because this actually means something very powerful on many levels. Number one, there's something you're going to find out, right? It's not a message. There's something you're going to find out, but it's more about the self. There's something coming to light for yourself. There's something in the future that is at the moment hidden from your view. And so therefore you can't actually see what it is. So if you've been trying to get ahead, and you've been trying to move forward, or you're on the lookout, you're looking for something, at this point in time, right now, it's saying there's something more to do. It's shining a light on something for you, okay? And the message for you can come through so many different means. So it can come through your own subconscious, like you might have a nudge to go and talk to somebody, or to go and say hello to someone. And if that happens, I really like to use the version of Mel Robbins. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with her work, but Mel Robbins talks about the 5-second rule. And when you get a nudge from your inner guidance, or when you get a nudge or a feeling to go and talk to somebody, or to go and ring up someone, or to walk over across the road for just the most ridiculous reason, if you do not take action in the first 5 seconds, you're not going to do it at all. And you don't know what opportunity that lies ahead. I'll give you an example. So I remember I had a nudge, and this is when I was, I still do it, but when I was, wanting to create a downline for essential oils, because I work with doTERRA essential oils also. Anyway, and I had a nudge, go and talk to that pharmacist. It was just right there, and I went, oh no, I'm not ready, I don't know what to say, and I missed the boat. So anyway, when I discovered about what Mel said, if you don't take action in the next 5 seconds, you're going to lose out. Anyway, I had that nudge again, or maybe about 3 months later, or So anyway, I walked up to that pharmacist this time, and I said, look, I don't mean to be rude, or I'm just wondering, do you, I know that you're into holistic things. Are you interested in essential oils? And he said, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. And I said, great. And I said, look, I'm a doTERRA essential oil consultant. And he goes, oh, he says, I've already got them in the shop. Oh, so I missed my opportunity, right? So when you get these nudges and when you get these funny feelings that might say, go into that shop or walk across the road, okay, without killing yourself, of course, or do something, or go speak to that person, or go and stand over there, or wave hello. Do that, because you never know what opportunity is behind you. So that is what something is being revealed to you, but also at the subconscious level, right? Because the light is going to shine on. It's going to shine on, and you are going to feel amazing. Now, who am I going to read for this morning? Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Oh, great. We've got a guy on. Oh, I love you girls. And here we have, okay, Andrew, I'm not sure whether you're still on, Andrew Bassett, but I'm going to read for you now. Okay, Andrew Bassett, you're at the top of the list this morning, darling, because sometimes it fades away at the top, and I can't see who's exactly at the top. Here we go. Oh, that's great. Oh, Tiffany, that sounds great. You're going to an empowerment circle. That'll really snap you up, and you can strut your stuff there. Awesome. Yes, here we go. Oh, Jennifer, you're wearing a wolf shirt, are you? Good for you, darling. There's a wolf actually the wolf is actually the guider. The wolf is the bringer of messages from the subconscious. So if a wolf shows up in your Geiger counter in your world, that's working with the subconscious. Okay, this is for Andrew, and Andrew sort of disappeared from the top now, so I hope you're still there, Andrew. Andrew, this is the angel of breakthroughs. Oh my God, can you believe that? So there's no limits. Okay, so this one is like shining light on the subconscious. And this one for you, Andrew, is talking about that you're going to have a breakthrough in something coming up. And in this breakthrough, there will be achievement, there will be new opportunities, and there will be really best health. So like I always say, whenever I'm doing the cards, it's for me, it benefits you, and it benefits everybody. Andrew, this is for you. There's no limits, Andrew. Go for it, because it is on. Now, what can both these cards mean for us for this weekend? It means get into that subconscious mind of yours, and to do that, maybe meditate, have some time on your own, and the answer will be revealed. The answer from your subconscious on what your next best step might be will be revealed to you. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because it brings with it a lot of love. Use your intuition. If you're attending a woman's circle or any kind of course this weekend and you get that feeling, do the Mel Robbins trick, the 5-second rule, and then when you get that thought, you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, off you go. Take action. Go and talk to that stranger. Walk across the road. Go to that florist shop. Walk up the lift. Whatever spirit tells you to do, do it, because there is always magic at every minute. There really is. Even in the worst moments of your life, there is always magic. It is always there. Always do your best to see the beauty in everything, even when your life is a bit shitty, because looking at that is feeling the gratitude of just being alive. Everybody, I hope that has been helpful. I wish you all a very beautiful, fabulous weekend. And for those of you watching the replay, have a really great weekend too. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for participating in this. Now that you've written it here on Facebook, in the universe. Now write it down on a sheet of paper for yourself and stick it on the fridge. Stick it where you're going to see it. Put it on the back of a card and where you can see it each time. And that's a start. We're not here meant to suffer every single day. We're here to celebrate life, to be happy. Everybody, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Lots of kisses. Bye.